with that.
So here's the thing. There's a moment in there, because you said this in the when you were in Newcastle and you do that interview. You were talking about how the relationship ended. And one of the things that I think is important is that every man kind of goes through that and like learns that whole
100%.
Yeah. And one of the things is, I'll tell you one thing. I've seen it happen at Paradise Challenge. I've seen it happen at different places where there's a reality about men and women that a lot of guys aren't privy to, and then you go to a place that's that hedonistic, and then you just see it right in front of you. The girl you had a crush on is just like talking to some other dude. But in your situation, can you talk about what you went through when you were young? You're married.
Yeah. So a lot of people think that because I'm the black tape guy that I don't get heartbroken or that I have no feelings and stuff like that. After I injured my legs and I changed my persona and I reinvented myself, it's very difficult for me to express myself emotionally or vulnerably.
This is where you tore both patella tendons?
Yeah.
Okay, at this point.
We'll get to that, but let's just rewind to like when I was with my wife, my ex-wife. This is crazy. I don't talk about this ever. No one knows I was married. No one knows I had an ex-wife. This was 22 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 41. I was 19. Like, so it was something where it's like, I taught her how to walk. I taught her how to model. I taught her how to drive. I made sure she was in school. I would catch her cheating at schools. Call me, oh, your daughter's been. She's not my daughter. She's my wife. I'll make sure to discipline her when she comes home.
Hey, baby, what do you remember about 9/11? What do you remember?
Michael, that's not really that funny, is it?
No, it is. Okay, never mind. So she was born 2 months before 9/11. That's why I bring it up.
wow.
No, I wasn't. I was not even born yet when 9/11 happened. I was in my mom's tummy.
I'm sorry, you're born 2 months after 9/11. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you said before.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't even here yet.
Yeah. So when that divorce happened, I caught her cheating with one of my boys.
Okay.
And then I knew that the relationship was in trouble, but I also knew that she lost her virginity to me. She had never had a boyfriend before.
Sure.
She had never experienced life. And it went from me working at the bank to me teaching her how to dance, how to manage me as a dancer. And then I taught her how to dance. Then we opened a dance company called Glam Rock, which I'm sure is one of the topics. So Glam Rock was kind of like a go-go style, Vegas style dance company that I would promote around the city of Miami. So I used to be a promoter, and I would get paid $5 for every person to show up at the club, right? But if I got you two to dress up in pink and black and dance, then your friends would want to come and see you. So I would collect $5 off each one of your people's.
Yep.
But and then I pay you your $125 for dancing for 3 sets,
Smart.
20 minutes. I would be able to triple my numbers just by having you guys. So I got a lot of relationships and network around the city, and that taught me the politics, how to negotiate with nightlife. And I've been in nightlife since I was 17. Like I worked in every major club on the planet. I've seen the biggest, the baddest, the best, the worst. I mean, like, there's no club on the planet that can impress me. So doing these businesses put me in the position where once Black Tape took off, I knew how to conduct business because I already had 20 years experience. It wasn't like I'm here trying to impress you with my work. I was like, I knew how to negotiate. So when Glam Rock was one of those things, when my boy calls me, he goes, yo, you got to come to the club. There's a situation. I'm like, but Teresa's there. She can handle it. He goes, no, she needs your help. So Teresa's not answering. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Teresa's your wife?
With my ex, yeah.
Okay.
So when I get to the club, I see my boy Angel grabbing her ass. She's wearing my ring, and they're at the table just enjoying themselves, and she's not working.
So is this the second time that you've noticed it? This is the first time you've noticed
First
something
time
like this?
I noticed it.
Okay.
So I put my arm around both of them, and I said, what's up? And then he's got like this, yo, what's up? Like super calm. And she's like, and I take off my ring, I put it on the table. That was the last time we kind of like, it was downhill from there.
Okay.
After that, she was very, very pretty. I've always had like really pretty girls. So once we had broken up, another one of my boys ran through it. Another one of my boys ran through it. So by the time it was like 4 or 5, I was like, I can't even try to fix this anymore.
Of course.
You get me? Because one thing was, hey, you did your shit. You scratched the itch, you know, like, all right, you explored a little bit.
There's 3 parts. There's the cheating, right? Then there's the fact that you'd have to, the cheating itself is bad. Then there's the thing you have to fix, right? It's like breaking a plate. If you glue it together, it's still not perfect. No matter what you do.
Yeah, there's smoke in there now.
And then there's the third part that a lot of guys don't understand. Well, your boys too, right? But there's another part that a lot of guys don't understand. If a woman cheats on you and you take her back, there's a part of her that doesn't, no matter how much she begs you to come back, there is a part of her that knows I cheated on this man and he took me back. And so she is going to have a very difficult time ever respecting you again after that point. And a lot of guys don't understand that point because they're hearing their girl be like, take me back, take me back, take me back.
Most of my characteristic traits my persona and the way I carry myself and whatever alphaness you would consider I have or whatever dominance I could engage in the room is from past relationships, from
Yeah.
women, not from life or travel or schooling. It was from learning my lessons from women. And my mom used to tell me in Spanish, todas las mujeres son hijoputas empezando conmigo, which means all women are bitches starting with me. I'm like, Mama, don't say that. You know, so she was right, you know? So so that relationship put this chip on my shoulder where I was just like, so what now? And I think the relationship after that was Chloe Ture. So
Okay.
that was like 2008. So I was single till 2013.
Can we talk about this? A couple things before. You had some hard times afterwards. You were living in your car for a while. Was that while you were with your girl?
Yeah,
or-
so once the divorce kicked in, I got fired because of depression.
Okay.
I had no intentions of trying. I would take red lights hoping to get wiped out. Like, I really just wanted to go.
Yeah.
And after a while, I used to grab fireworks, like 1-minute fountains, and I used to charge $500 to hold them in my hand and spraying on myself to do performances, like fire dances. So I was a stilt walker, fire dancer, break dancer. I did jazz, ballet, cheerleading, gymnastics. I did everything you could imagine with my body to be able to perform and make money. I was a performer. So I'm good on stage. That's why you see me kind of like good on the mic or good on when people are looking at me, I don't feel any pressure. I almost feel at home.
Yeah.
So Black Tape was one of those things where I had benefited a lot from a lot of my stage time. But it wasn't something that just happened overnight. I definitely had to learn a lot from all the bullshit I went through.